Fog Racing, bit of Galen over Fedior. It is a bit of driver transfer news, and it is a guy who didn't want to play second fiddle at Red Bull. He didn't want to be the number two driver. Well, after 4 long years, he's returning. But he's not going to be the second driver because he didn't want to be that. He's going to be the third driver at Red Bull. What the fuck is Danny Rick playing at? I mean, maybe he's looked at this Perez and Max Verstappen beef and has went, maybe something could happen there. I mean, the only thing that could happen there is Perez is at the door. They're not going to kick Max out. He's not going to leave because why the fuck would they, right? But, is that what he's thinking? I don't know. I think that'll probably die down. But I have seen that the FIA are going to investigate that. I don't know, if that means if they investigate Red Bull, they're going to be like, well, fuck you, Perez. Hang Perez out to dry. Again, this is something that might not even have happened. And if it did happen, why the fuck have Red Bull even brought it up? I don't know, but Ricciardo wants to join that mess. And yeah, he's out of a drive because Oscar Piastri's taking his seat. Can anyone honestly blame McLaren for getting rid of Danny Ricciardo? I mean, there has been the odd good performance in his 2 years there. He had the win at Italy. Again, not if anyone was should have won last year in that McLaren, it should have been Lando Norris, not Danny Ricciardo. And is he done? Personally, I think so. Like, he does show the odd thing where it's like, oh, Danny Rick's back. But even in Mexico, right, people marked out, completely going ape shit that he was great, he was back, last of the late breakers. He was like the only guy who was on soft tyres. He was running against people who were on tyres that were like 30 laps older and a lot harder compound. I wasn't convinced by that, right? And plus, he fucking had to take out Shinoda just to get anywhere near the rest of the guys ahead of him. Still a good drive, can't take it away, but people overhype him. I mean, he finished 7th. 7th, praise the Lord, Danny Rick finished 7th, man. His best result all season. I know he got 6th in Australia, but fuck him, right? That's like his only 2 results this season that you could say were good. The rest have just been, mediocre or shite. And yeah, I mean, where's this go? Third driver, he'll probably do this for a year, and we'll see how it goes next year. But I'm sure all the fans will be he's a great wee character to have around. Well, fuck him as a character, right? Because he doesn't have the pace anymore. He's done. His peak was about 8 years ago when he smoked Sebastian Vettel. And until next time, Danny Rick, guys, he's back. He's staying. He's back at Red Bull. I'm not convinced, and you'd probably get people out there that would actually think he'd do a better job than Perez. I'm not seeing it personally, but yeah. Till next time, peace.